Warning, the following contains spoilers for Supergirl Season 1 and 2, as well as a long, angry, stupid rant. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, and today, this is the first of 3 reviews I'm putting up today, all pertaining to the comic book shows on the CW, the DC comic book shows. Right now, you are watching the Season 2 review of Supergirl. Check back in. I don't know if I'm uploading these all at once or if I'm doing them every hour. I don't know, but you can check back after this video is done to see if I've uploaded my reviews of Season 3 of The Flash and Season 5 of Arrow. Those will either already be on the channel or just wait an hour or so and they'll be on the channel. But we're talking about Supergirl today. So, Supergirl Season 2, I feel like I need to give my thoughts on Supergirl Season 1 before I talk about Season 2, so let's quickly go over that. Supergirl Season 1, really quick, I'll just say I liked it. I thought it was a good show, I liked the actors, I liked the characters, that's good. Just start off, that's good. Some problems I had with it, earlier on in the show, it seemed to be, this is gonna sound terrible, but too girl-oriented. Now, hold your pitchforks and torches. I'm not saying like, oh, this is too feminist, man, you shouldn't do that. No, I'm not saying any of that. If you do that, whatever. This is honestly not really a complaint. I'm just a little nitpick, honestly. But for a while, it was too much girl, if that makes any sense. Is the situations, whatever situations, go ahead. They don't have to be, man-centered, but just have situations. Earlier on, it was very much, the show was very much about, hey, look at this girl who's doing all these things, and it's amazing because she's a girl. It's just, and it's like, that's fine. It's honestly great that she does this stuff. And please don't hate me in the comments. I'm sorry. This is terribly explained, but I feel like it was too much focusing on her being a girl than her being just a character, a hero, basically. But that went away within a few episodes. So that's good. That's just a little complaint that it was too girl-centered and not Supergirl-centered, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. Please don't leave hate comments. I'm sorry. No. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. But again, that dies off quickly, and then it's just a superhero show. Yay! A happy superhero show. Really fun. I thought it was really good and fun. Again, like I said, I like the characters. I like Supergirl. She is a fun protagonist. And I'm probably gonna say something stupid here, but this is probably gonna sound like weird and maybe even creepy, but oh god. Oh, sorry. Sorry if the lighting just went down. Okay. My lighting is based off of the sun, which is terrible. You should never do that. But it's just, natural light is just better. It's easier for me when I do these reviews. So it's like partly cloudy outside, so the light might be fading in and out. So this might sound kind of weird, but one thing I like about Supergirl, by God, she is adorable. Like, she is seriously so cute. Like, that might just be one reason I keep watching the show. And there's like a ton of reasons for me to keep watching the show because I really like the show. But in that giant list of reasons is freaking Supergirl is adorable, and it's dark out here, and oh my gosh, what the... It's been sunny all day, and now it's cloudy. Do I need to turn a light on? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn a light on, guys. I'm sorry. God, I don't even think that helps. Oh, and now the sun comes back out while I sit down. Isn't that ironic? That's what you call ironic. Okay. This is terrible. It's freaking, I'm sitting here calling this actress, calling her adorable and stuff. And now I'm dealing with lighting problems and stuff. This is awful. This might be one of my worst reviews ever. Let's get back to Supergirl. Aside from her being incredibly adorable, it's a great character. It really is a good character. It's very Superman. Like, very Superman. Down to, we'll get to this in a minute, but in Season 2 she becomes a reporter. This is very Superman. But I like that because it's Superman done right. And we'll kind of get to that in a minute too. But, yeah. Season 1, really liked it. It had some story problems, I think. We couldn't really hold down a villain. Like, for a little while, it was her aunt that was the villain, and then it was her aunt's husband, which would make him her uncle. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, this is going to come up in Season 2. I'm going to talk about this in a minute, but we really couldn't hold down a villain. Like in The Flash. In The Flash, there's a clear villain through the entire season. Well, kind of in Season 3. He's just introduced a little late, but Season 1 of The Flash, it's the Reverse Flash. Season 2, it's Zoom. Season 3, it's Savitar. There is a villain throughout the entire, an overarching villain. Supergirl gets kind of fragmented, and it's strange. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Season 1. Season 2 we'll get into now. It's also kind of fragmented in the ways of the story. We don't always have a clear villain. I suppose, in a way, we have an overarching story with Mon-El, the new character in Season 2. But I guess it's really that it's an overarching story, where instead of just an overarching villain. The villain doesn't come in until the last 6 or 7 episodes, which is fine. 7 episodes for a villain is pretty good, but it's not the full season, so I don't know. It's fine. I like the villains they have in Season 2. Starting off the season, we have Cadmus and their anti-alien stuff. They're okay. They're not that great. Some of them, like the main person in Cadmus, I think is an okay villain. And the stuff that, she tries to do with her daughter, which is Lena Luthor, the, step-sister to Lex Luthor. I thought her mother, Lillian Luthor, was really good as a villain. Cyborg Superman I didn't care for. And to kind of talk about that, Superman is in this season. He's not a villain. Kind of, at the end, in the finale-ish, for 5 minutes. Not even that. Spoilers. Maybe I'll put at the beginning, warning, this contains spoilers or something. I don't know. So, if I can actually talk, Superman is in this series, and he's amazing. It's Superman. It's actually Superman. It's not like in the movies where Henry Cavill doesn't get to speak. He gets 4 lines in Batman v Superman. The rest of the time he's just moping. That's not Superman. Freaking Goyer. I hate Goyer. It just ruins everything. Anyway, this Superman in Supergirl is good. Thank you. He's such a good, fun Superman. He's not in that many episodes, like the first 2 and then the finale, really. But he is fun. He is good. He is Superman. And he doesn't overshadow Kara. He doesn't overshadow Supergirl. So, that's pretty good. One thing I'm going to say, this is early on in the season, but Alright, so last season, season 1, Kara and Jimmy Olsen, or James Olsen, excuse me, I always call him Jimmy. But Kara and Jimmy Olsen start dating. They become a couple. Alright, whatever. Like, first couple episodes of season 2, they are broken up. There goes that. The entire relationship that they built up in the last season, just gone. Oh well. Well, now what do we do with Jimmy? Jimmy's still got to have a character, right? Well, now he becomes a superhero. Jimmy Olsen becomes a cool superhero. That was awesome. That's pretty cool. Other than that, I don't know what else I can really say about it. Okay, there is one problem I have with season 2 of Supergirl. There is a subplot involving her sister. Supergirl's sister. Supergirl's sister, Alex. Whatever. It's ringing. Whatever girl's named Alex, I guess I don't care. It can happen. Whatever. Not my problem. That's not my problem with this. I should make that clear. That's not my problem. The problem is the story she goes through. And the person she starts dating. Because, oh my god, it has nothing to do with anything. Like, at all. Like, I hated this. And it's not because... And, okay, I'll just tell you right now. The sister is gay. Okay, whatever. She finds a girlfriend, you know, they hook up, and now she has a new... Now we just have a new character, her love interest. Okay, but it has nothing to do with anything. It is the most nothing story. There is nothing in this story. And I'm just repeating myself now, but it's like, there's nothing, it has nothing to do with anything. It's not like, oh, what if the girlfriend is secretly working for Cadmus? No, she's just a cop. A cop who I thought was from New York City, but just stayed around in National City. I get, maybe I missed something. Maybe she transferred. I don't care. And they make this whole big deal of, they make this whole big thing of, you know, Alex coming out. What? Okay, we're gonna call her this. You know what? We're gonna call her Danvers because her first name is Agent. Yeah, that's an Avengers reference. You guys remember that movie? Yeah, you do. Anyway, Danvers. We're gonna call her Danvers. We'll have Supergirl and Danvers. That'll work. So they make this whole big deal of Danvers coming out, and this whole big shebang. And it's not bad acted at all. There's no bad acting in this. Like, this woman is acting her heart out with, you know, coming out and all, like, the not really troubles, but, like, the trials and the tribulations of coming out to someone and to her family and stuff. And I've got hair in my eye. Oh, God. I'm not crying. There's literally hair in my eye. I mean, that's what I get for having long hair. They make this whole big deal about it, and it's, you know, it's fine. They portray it well. Again, it's not a bad portrayal. It just has nothing to do with anything. It's pointless. There is no point to it. At least the romance between Supergirl and Mon-El, which is a thing in this, the romance between them, it leads to something. The villain at the end, you know, in the back half of season 2, in the second half of season 2, the villain deals with this relationship. Their relationship is put to the test because of this villain. And that's all something. That's a story. Danvers and her girlfriend, there's no point to it. There's literally no point to it. I can't think of a single reason for the love interest to be a character. There's no reason. There's literally no reason. Like, she introduces the gang to this alien bar. You couldn't find any other way to bring in an alien bar? No other way to bring in a bar? Anyway, so I think you get my point on that. The only other thing I can really talk about, well, I guess there's a couple because I haven't really talked about the villain. One quick thing to talk about is they do a little subplot with Martian Manhunter, which technically is also pointless. I guess I made this whole big deal about. Well, okay. Here's what I gotta say. Oh God, jeez. I'm trying to make a point and I'm burping. This whole thing. Alright, collect your thoughts. Martian Manhunter subplot. He meets another Martian. I won't say what kind of Martian. They start to form a bond. Something happens. She goes back to Mars to try to free the Green Martians from the White Martian oppression. Cool. Technically, that has nothing to do with anything. Honestly, it's not really brought up again. But I will say this about that subplot. That subplot is not intrusive. It's not. It is, it happens on the sideline. There's no intrusion into the main plot. The gay romance between Danvers and her girlfriend, that gets intrusive. Not all the time. For a while, it's just like, alright, she has a girlfriend now. Alright, has nothing to do with anything, but when that subplot starts seeping in and being intrusive, like there's an episode just completely revolved around, like Danvers gets captured, and there's like problems between Supergirl and the girlfriend. I didn't like that episode because it was just, I don't even know how to accurately describe it. It was just too intrusive. Like the entire show just stopped to give us this intrusive episode. When we have an entire plot with the Daxamites and Mon-El and his mother and all this other stuff, we just stop dead in our tracks for this bad episode. And that doesn't happen with the Martians. With the Martians, honestly, they're at a point in the season where there's no plot. There's no villain yet. For a while, they kind of are the plot. But when you stop in the middle of the plot to do something else, that's intrusive and that bothers me. It doesn't matter what it is. That will bother me. It's not that it's a gay romance. I don't care. If you want to do a gay romance, good for you. More power to you. And if you're gay, obviously, like I've been saying, more power to you. Just don't intrude on a plot like that. It's the fact that the plot, again, stops dead in its tracks. The entire plot comes screeching to a halt for this one episode. That I didn't like. We didn't need that. And honestly, if that episode wasn't there, I'd probably just be like, well, I didn't really care for the gay romance, but whatever. But no, it's that episode that ruins it. Honestly, this could have just been a whatever throwaway, who gives a crap gay romance. But because of that episode, it just gone. I don't like this romance. I just don't. Anyway, let's try to talk about more positive things as we get to 20 minutes on my recording. I didn't think I'd be talking this long. I didn't think I'd be ranting like that either. The villain, Rhea, towards the end, the Queen of Daxam, Mon-El's mother. She's okay. Okay, well, she's good. I will say that she's good. She was a little annoying in how confident she was. It's kind of like, I almost feel like they were going for an Azula type character. Because, like, if you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, Azula, she's very much like Azula. She's very confident. She basically keeps everything, like, in her control. Like, the entire situation is kind of in her control. She's moving around all the pieces to this game. But there's just something about her that wasn't very likable. Like Azula. Azula, you love to hate her. I didn't really love hating this character. But I don't know why. This is nothing against the actress or the writing. Just shut up, clock. It's ringing. It's been half an hour since I'm doing this back to back with the Star Wars video I did earlier last Thursday. So that's why I'm wearing like the same clothes and my hair is the same and stuff. So it's just been a half hour since I've done that video. And again, this is nothing on the actress or even the writing. This is honestly just me being stupid. You can classify like a lot of my problems with stuff like that. It's just, I'm just stupid. I don't know. But yeah, there was something about Rhea that was off. I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's because she killed Kevin Sorbo. Maybe. I kind of like Kevin Sorbo in this. And you know, it's interesting. Kevin Sorbo, if you don't know, he played Hercules back in the day. And he also, you know those Pureflix Christian movies? He does a lot of those. Like, he was in God's Not Dead. He was like the angry atheist, even though he's Christian in real life. It's interesting that he would be on Supergirl when they have this, you know, sinful lesbian romance going on, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's kind of chill about that. Who knows? But yeah, for what he did, I liked him, honestly. He was, I mean, he wasn't really fun, but I don't know, there was just something about him. There was almost a charm to him. I don't know, but with Rhea, I don't know. It's really just me. God, I'm tired. It's really just me. Again, good villain. Maybe I needed more of her, honestly, like maybe more backstory, more insight into the character. Like I said, she only gets like 7 episodes or so. So, yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. So, overall, Season 2 of Supergirl. I've talked about a lot of things here today. Overall, Season 2 of Supergirl, I liked. It just had some problems, honestly. Just a couple problems. If you fix some of those problems, you make the romance, the gay romance better, you have a stronger villain next season, then I'm going to be just fine, honestly. I still like all the characters. I still like these stories with, you know, some exceptions. And I still think it's a really good show. I just had a couple problems with this season, is all. So yeah, overall, good season. Good season. Just could have been better. Yeah. So, that is all for this video. Like I said at the beginning of this video, check back for my reviews of The Flash Season 3 and Arrow Season 4. I might even, you know what? End cards are going to pop up right about now. You can click on The Flash Season 3 and Arrow Season 5 reviews. You can subscribe. You can follow 7th Hour Films on Twitter at 7th Hour Films. And that is basically it. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.